Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Friday, September 21st, and welcome to fall. It'll be tomorrow, but we won't be here tomorrow, so we'll wish it to you early. And again, as far as the headlines go, we'll have some morning showers and thunderstorms possible, especially across the southeastern portions of the area. I think the chances of rain will move out of here by the afternoon with very windy conditions. We have wind advisories up for the northern half of lower Michigan, including Gratiot, Montcalm County, Saginaw County. Again, in the areas off to the north, we could see winds gusting to 40 to 45 miles per hour today. Now, as far as Friday night football games, we'll begin to see those winds maybe diminish a little bit, but certainly game time, we could still be seeing wind gusts of 30 miles an hour. So it'll probably be a very run-oriented game tonight here in Breckenridge. With I think the fields, however, may, with those winds, dry up quite a bit, so it looks like the ground conditions should be okay. So it definitely looks like a running game here for many schools tonight. And again, those showers move out. We have a sunny weekend coming up. It'll be cooler with highs in the 60s, lows in the 40s. And if we look down the road, we may be in the next couple of weeks possibly looking at frost or maybe even freeze conditions here coming up in that 8 to 14 day period, and we'll look at that in just a moment. As far as our normals, our normal high now is 69, the normal low is 47, and back in 2017 we began a 6-day stretch in a row of record high temperatures, 93.7 on this date again back just a year ago today. And as far as for yesterday, we had a high of 77, a low of 61, and we picked up about a quarter inch of precipitation, and we're running just about 7 degrees per day above normal on this warm September. As far as sunrise this morning, 7:24, it'll set tonight at 7:37. And if we look at temperatures out there this morning, look at these balmy temperatures, almost 80 degrees in Owego, mid to upper 70s across the area. So very, very warm morning with strong southwest and south winds out ahead of that cold front. You can see the wind advisories again for gusts of 45 miles per hour possible in this area. And if we look at the precipitation here, the 3-day forecast and where we're at on that forecast, again, this is my target zone for the 14 station average. We're at 0.54, so if we get a line of showers and thunderstorms, we may reach that, and we need 0.06 of an inch. Again, forecasted about 0.6 to 1 inch of rain. And here's some of the individual rainfalls. You can see leading the way, Clarksville, 2.64 inches, as areas of south central lower Michigan really picked up a whole lot of rainfall yesterday, and you can see that on the precipitation map from the Doppler radar estimates. Many areas down there picking up between 2 to 3 inches of rain. So a very significant amount of rain fell just around and north of that warm front, and it just held in place. And then as the day went on, it rapidly moved off to the north, giving much of the area some showers and thunderstorms. But you can see where the heaviest rains fell yesterday. And again, with the cold front coming through, the discussions this morning talked about weakening showers and thunderstorms, but I'm kind of concerned about all the colder cloud tops that really popped up here in the last hour and a half, 2 hours. And again, I think that's going to affect a large area of the MAC area and LAC areas. Again, we might even see some strong to severe storms across the area, especially southeast lower Michigan over into far southwest Ontario, with this line of developing storms here that looks like it is going to affect much of the area. So again, kind of keep your eye out here this morning as that cold front comes through. And with these thunderstorms, we could really bring down some very strong winds. We may see the strongest winds of the day by around the late morning hours across the region into the early afternoon, and then we'll see those begin to diminish. On the radar, you can see some of these strong storms developing, and we're going to have to keep an eye on this to see if this falls apart, if it continues to follow the trend of these developing to the northeast. And again, especially from Lansing to the south and east, I think is the best chance of strong storms here this morning into early afternoon. As far as the weather map this morning, you can see that cold front coming across Lake Michigan. And again, out ahead of us, some storms are beginning to develop. You can see where the best chance of severe storms will be during the peak heating hours later on this afternoon, well off to our east. We talked about that yesterday. And then high pressure moves in over the weekend, bringing us lots of sunshine, cooler temperatures, highs in the 60s, lows in the 40s, and right on through Sunday, nice weather as well. As far as over the next 48 hours, 72 hours, you can see I think some areas are going to pick up a whole lot more rain than this, but average-wise, it looks like maybe a couple of tenths of an inch of rain. But again, if you get under one of those thunderstorms, you could pick up a quick half inch or more in a pretty short period of time. As far as the next 7 days, you can see another system coming in for late Monday night, but especially for Tuesday night into early Wednesday, we could pick up some significant rains across the area at that time as well. As far as the extended outlook in the 6 to 10 and 8 to 14 day outlook, you can see we're going to begin to turn colder as a trough begins to develop across the U.S., settling into the Great Lakes. And it's in this period, probably around day 10 and 11 and 12, we could see, I think, pretty good areas of frost and freezing conditions across the northern states here into the Great Lakes. And again, the outlook also is for above normal precipitation during that period. As far as the forecast goes, today we'll have highs in the mid 70s, and again, these low temperatures were a lot warmer this morning than 67. And again, we're going to have very windy conditions, wind advisories across the northern areas, 15 to 20, with gusts of 45 miles per hour now, it looks like, and then cooler temperatures over the weekend, highs in the 60s, lows in the 40s, and we'll begin to warm up, and as that warm air comes in, we could have a pretty good amount of showers and thunderstorms. We'll have to watch for the potential for some severe weather at that time as well, although the morning overnight models show that may be more of a rain event rather than severe storms. We got all weekend to check that out, and we'll update that on Monday morning. Thanks for stopping by, and have yourself a great day, a great weekend, and 73s to all.